Anna, played by Debbie Rush, was last seen on Coronation Street in 2018 when she killed Pat felon, Connor McIntyre, bringing his reign of terror to an end. Ever since, she has kept her distance from the couples as she managed to get away with murder, something she and her son Gary, Mikey North, seem to have in common. However, following Wednesday night's episode of the ITV soap, Gary could be on the cusp of confessing all his secrets, but will his mother's return make him think differently about telling the truth? The drama began in the midweek edition of the show, with Kelly Nealon, Millie Gibson, still being held hostage by one of Rick Nealon's, Greg Wood, former associates. Gary was told he would be able to have Kelly back if he turned up with £50,000, money which the businessman knew he didn't have. After emptying his savings and using the rest of Rick's money he had taken from him once he killed him, Gary managed to get together £24,500. This was nowhere near enough, and Maria Connor, Samia Longcambon, was worried her husband was playing with fire by not having the full amount. When the killer came face to face with Rick's associate, he handed over the money and hoped it would be enough to free Kelly. It wasn't, so the next best thing for Gary to do was to locate the tracker he had put in the young woman's bag before she went missing. As he located her to the cellar where she was being held, he tried to free her, but he was knocked out by Rick's associate. With the time ticking and the situation becoming more dangerous, Gary regained consciousness and ended up in a scuffle with Kelly's kidnapper. Fists were thrown and kicks made as the two men turned violent with each other, but Gary looked like he was going to kill again. After Kelly intervened, she persuaded her surrogate father to stop what he was doing as she didn't want to lose him as well. Listening to the youngster's pleas, Gary stopped and he proceeded to return to Weatherfield to ensure Kelly was safe. After telling Maria lies about how they both escaped, Gary and Kelly decided to take a shower, but the killer needed to make a call. It turned out this person was Anna he was on the phone with as Kelly walked back into the room and found the businessman on the phone with someone. Explaining himself, Gary said, "That was my mum," but nothing else was said about Anna as the conversation turned to Kelly worrying the police were going to uncover their lies. Although this was only a small comment, it could be a hint toward Anna's return to the show, as Gary could call her back to confess his darkest secrets. With his mother having killed felon in defense, as he did with Rick, Gary could believe she would understand him on some level. Anna could make her way back to the Cobbles to try and make her son see he is not the bad person he makes himself out to be. Unable to struggle with the guilt as more people are getting hurt, Gary could tell his mother he is going to report himself to the police. Anna would have to do everything in her power to stop her son from doing this, as she knows a jury would not see it the way she does. Not able to trust her son turning to the police, Anna could stick around as she, Gary and Maria come up with a plan to unburden the killer of his guilt. How well do you know your British soaps? How many times has Ian Beale been married in EastEnders? What is the name of Bianca Jackson and Ricky Butcher's son on EastEnders? On EastEnders in 2002, who accidentally ran Jamie Mitchell over in his car which caused his death? How many times has Corey Steve MacDonald been married? What happened to Emily Bishop in Coronation Street? Who murdered Maxine Peacock in Coronation Street in 2003? Which incident in 1993 killed off 4 characters in Emmerdale? When did the show stop being known as Emmerdale Farm? On what day did Hollyoaks air its first episode? What was the name of the much-loved Coronation Street pet dog who was put down in April 2020 after 14 years? 1996 saw the arrival of one of Hollyoaks' all-time bad boys and rival of Kurt Benson, but who is he? Who is the longest-serving character on Coronation Street? Who shot Phil in EastEnders? How many fires have there been at Corey's Rover's return? Get out of my pub, you're no soaps fan. You're either too young to remember the big lines or have better things to do on weekday evenings. Casual viewer, you watch them sometimes so you kinda know what's been going on. Die-hard fan, you love watching the soaps so much your entire week is planned around when they air. The actress who played Anna, Debbie, has spoken out about whether she would ever return to the program in the future. Speaking at the time of her exit, the soap star said, "I don't know, I don't think so. Never say never, but I don't know. It was a great job, and I absolutely loved it. I didn't leave because I hated it. I left for a few different reasons, and I loved going back. So I don't know," she added in an interview with Digital Spy. However, it seems the actor who plays Gary, Mikey, is keen to see his on-screen mother return to the set, if even for a short stint. Speaking with Express.co.uk and other media, Mikey said in 2019, "I'd love for Anna Windass to come back. I was texting Debbie Rush, who played her, last week. I think she's busy and off doing other things right now, but I did say to her, get yourself back here. She needs to. Gary's got so much going on that his mum should be there. And she's missing out on another grandchild," he added. The actress who plays Maria, Samia, said, "I don't think Gary would misbehave as much if Anna was around. Although the rate has going he'd probably end up killing her. Perhaps it's a good job she's around. Stay away, Anna, stay safe." So could Anna be making her way back to Weatherfield?